Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2026 annual Indy Awards. An award show that is so special that we had to do it on the lethal leap of the leap year of this year. Not only that, but had to get a custom tailor-made suit by Vinny himself that represents Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, Benny's suit, that's what we're wearing right now, a checkered suit. Never thought I would wear one of those in my life, but thanks, Benny. And besides thanking fictional characters from Fallout, folks, I think it's time for us to get the ball rolling and get ready for our first award of the night, the Story of the Year. An award that goes to a story that captivated our hearts so much, it got our minds off of the silly things that happened this past year, besides people trying to break into Area 51, and a litany list of celebrity deaths along with other crazy things that happened from all around the world. Yeah, I had to get that in, Dan the Weatherman Stew, so take it away with the nominees for this year's Story of the Year. And here are your nominees for this year's Story of the Year, baby! A little bit over dramatic, but I'll take it. Carnival Cruise Line has a roller coaster on it! It might sound crazy, folks, but yes, it looks like Carnival Cruise Lines, for their 2020 year for the ship known as Mardi Gras, would decide to add a little bit more thrill for their roller coaster-like experience by putting it on a cruise ship. Yes, it sounds crazy, but it does exist, with people actually getting on these things by the summer of 2020. Or sooner, I'm not sure. I might have to book one to see what time it is. Or day. You know what I mean. Next nominee. A woman uses heavy metal to scare off cougars. A jungle cat. No, not a jungle cat, a mountain lion. And this young woman decided to go ahead and scare off a mountain lion that goes by the name of Deep Gallant by using the classic Metallica song of Don't Tread on Me, and was lucky enough to even meet the lead singer of Metallica out of the whole experience, and would even get a chance to get an autograph from this whole thing. So that proves you can use music as a positive weapon. Well, at least against animals that I know of. Woman quits her job after winning the lottery only to find out she won $5 grand. That's not a lot of money. Yes, Dan the Weatherman Stew, that is not a lot of money, but at the same time, she believes she won the grand prize of the El Gordo lottery, which cost her well over $200 American to win a lottery that cost well over $2.4 billion as the grand prize. Only to realize that 200 people played this lottery, which was too much for her to handle, and had her actually going back to her job the next day. We had another 2 joke in there, but I had a feeling that was going to be too much. Boo! I get it, I know, horrible joke. Next nominee. Jeez. Woman gives up her cell phone for 1 entire year to win $100 grand. Yep, a millennial in the late 2000s willing to give up her phone for 1 whole entire year, not only to achieve her dream as a film director, but to also give back that money for the environment and to win a challenge that a lot of people believe that she couldn't win. So congratulations to Elena Mugden once again, and hey, you even made it here on the Indy Awards. So you won twice. Amazon sells gas for 30 cents and calls a riot for bringing things back to the 1950s. Yes, folks, during the time where I do believe Leave It to Beaver and Walter Cronkite was popular, they decided to take things back to the 1950s for a show called Maisel and would decide, hey, we're gonna go ahead and sell gas for 30 cents, causing traffic in Santa Monica to be blocked off for miles on end and making Los Angeles traffic even worse than it was before. You know, I wish I could have gone down there. I could have stockpiled some gas. Snickers sweet deal to change Halloween! Yeah! Too sweet! Too sweet for the parents of today, but for the kids of yesteryear, a little bit angry response back to Snickers offering well over 1 million free candies to change the date of Halloween to the last Thursday of the year, only for them to meet up with a compromise to come up with something called All-A-Ween, where Halloween would keep its original date, but the kids would be able to celebrate a separate holiday called Trick-or-Treat Day, where they would be able to trick-or-treat on the last Thursday of the year, which I'm pretty cool with. And not to mention getting well over 150 signed petition signers. Not a bad way to go, too. Good job, Snickers. And we have one more surprise nominee, folks. So, Dan the Weatherman Stew, if you will, please read it now. Now! Not later, read it now. Here it is. Hasbro Records buys Death Row Records! Or something like that! Yeah, folks, a story that flew completely under the radar besides Sesame Street and the Wu-Tang Clan getting a street named after them. Hasbro Records actually buying the same record company that had such famed rappers such as Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, and a litany list of others that made rap what it is today. And what sort of record they're gonna come out with? I have a feeling it's something along the lines of Orange, Gin, and Juice. Okay, that sounded better in my head, but I got a feeling they're gonna come up with some kids' songs for Death Row Records, which at that time of the year, they would have said they were insane. But hey, anything can happen in the new decade or the old decade that just passed us by. And with all those Ripley's Believe It or Not stories out of the way, folks, Dan the Weatherman Stew, if you will, please read the winner of this year's Story of the Year. And the winner of this year's Story of the Year is, drum roll please, reporter quits her job to win a lottery that's only $5,000. Congratulations! Congratulations indeed, and the fact that she was able to get her job back after quitting that job, after winning only $5,000 in the lottery and celebrating with champagne, it seems like that news crew was very forgiving for that little incident. But still, able to win an Indy Award off it. Definitely congratulations indeed. And with that said, folks, and with you fans voting for that winner, we still have a couple of more awards left to give. So with that said, I think it's time for us to head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with more of the 2020 Indy Awards right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.